Bricks and Minifigs is your one-stop shop for all things LEGO. Hit the link below to find a store near you.
What do you get when you combine the eerie magic of a classic Tim Burton movie with the creativity of LEGO bricks? You get this stunning Nightmare Before Christmas LEGO set. Hey everyone, Kirk here, aka The Geek Effect, and welcome to Beyond the Brick. Today, we're diving into LEGO's exciting return to the world of the Nightmare Before Christmas, with their very first set inspired by the film. A huge thanks to the LEGO group for sending the set early for review. So the LEGO Nightmare Before Christmas set, or set number 21351, is a 2,193 piece set, releasing this September for $200 in the US. It is also the 59th set from LEGO Ideas, a platform where fans can submit set ideas to become real sets potentially. Throughout this video, we're going to take a look at each build in the order that it was worked on, while also seeing how it differs from the fan design, all leading up to the fully assembled build at the end. Looking at the front of the box, we see the full layout of the set and minifigures interacting with Halloween Town. We have the same black backdrop seen with many other 18+ LEGO sets, but I will say this is one of those instances where I feel the style fits the theme of the set perfectly, and the purple glow behind the set adds a nice bit of pop. At the back of the box, you'll see the town once again, but this time adorned with Christmas decor like wreaths and presents. There's also a couple of shots showing off the interior details of this set, as well as the set measurements, which is 20 inches wide by 12.5 inches high. The set includes a total of 16 bags, a sticker sheet, a piece for the moon, and 3 instruction booklets. So the first build of this set is the Town Hall, and in this booklet you get a bit of info on the fan designer, Simon Scott, featuring a picture of him with the original design. After that, you'll find a summary of the movie and its importance throughout the years, as well as a message from the official LEGO design team. Minifigures are something I always look forward to in a LEGO set, and with this first build, you get to build several characters, starting with Oogie Boogie's minions, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. To a certain degree, these minifigures are accurate to the source material, but I feel that they are lacking that pizzazz. Perhaps it's that the torsos except for barrels are blank. I'm not sure what all they could have done to make these minifigures stand out more, but they are in serious need of printed details in my opinion. I will say that the faces are neat though, even having alternate expressions when turned around. I just wish they would have included those special masks as seen in the film, something that would have made these characters stand out even more. Looking back at the fan design, this is how Simon showcased the trio with existing LEGO minifigure pieces. They also come with their walking bathtub, which is brick built, and it's the first thing you build before Town Hall. You're able to move the feet around, which is neat, and fit all 3 characters inside. Or of course, use it for kidnapping Sandy Claus, another character in this set. I think they did a terrific job with this minifigure. He has printed details on the front and back of the torso with candy, and additional on the front of the sloped piece. The figure does have 2 expressions printed on the head, but you can only see slight differences since the beard is covering it. He's also one of the 2 characters in this set to have accessories, his being this candy cane. And then there's the final character in this part of the set, the mayor. Some brick-built characters can be a bit iffy at times in their design, but it works extremely well here. His body is made up of this printed cone, and the same goes for the head, which has his 2 faces from the movie. The mayor is the second character in this set with accessories, and they are brick-built too. He has his megaphone and the Halloween plans he wants to go over with Jack. Now that brings us to the first of the 3 main builds in this set, Town Hall. The original design was larger in scale, but the official design has changed the size and now has a more polished look. For a set that's mostly using dark colors such as gray and black, it still manages to stand out and avoid being dull. That's thanks to these various colored pieces used for the stones and some plant life. Overall, I think that Town Hall's exterior turned out well when it came to the shaping of the stone and the textures needed. Some of my favorite details are the orange and black Halloween banner with the pumpkin on it, and how they use different slopes to achieve the uniquely shaped door. There are a few stickered elements above the banner for the Christmas countdown and clock. It wouldn't be a LEGO set without some sort of cool feature though, and this set has a good bit of them. Inside of Town Hall, you'll find a seating area as well as the lectern where Jack gives his speech in the movie. Another feature of Town Hall is the removable roof, which allows you to use the inside as storage for Christmas decorations. These are just a few of the decorations seen on the back of the box that brings Christmas to Halloween Town. Beyond the Brick, you'll definitely enjoy our new Bricks Are My Sports shirts in partnership with Bricks and Minifigs stores. You can get yours today at participating locations or via the link in the description. Not only will you find this color that I'm currently wearing, but many more to choose from too. So what are you waiting for? Get yours now to show off your love for plastic bricks. There is something interesting that you'll build earlier on with Town Hall, and it's underneath the building. I'm pretty sure this is a reference to another character from the movie, Dr. Finkelstein. We have a skeleton holding a spoon, and there's a pot, bowl, and jar of frog's breath. These are some of the tools used in Sally's several attempts of poisoning the doctor, and it seems that she finally got rid of him. It's a neat callback to the movie, and I guess it's also their way of referencing the fan build, which did include this character. It would have been great to see him reimagined, but under much better circumstances. Something else I appreciate when it comes to Town Hall are the interesting building techniques involved, so whether that's the roof, the columns at the front, or even how they achieve these slanted sidewalls, giving the side of the building its unique shape. Stepping out of Town Hall, we have the iconic dragon fountain Jack Skellington steps out of. It makes use of several translucent light green studs for the liquid, some of which are placed loosely to fill in the gaps. Next, let's take a look at Pumpkin King Jack's house. I think this part of the set is what required the most time building due to a lot of those tiny details involved. During this part of the set, you assemble Jack Skellington's minifigure. The first time LEGO made this minifigure was in their collectible Disney minifigure series. I once owned this minifigure, but since I don't anymore, I can't show any in-hand comparisons. However, there are some noticeable changes. Number one, they were able to change the height of Jack Skellington thanks to the knobby minifigure legs from the Avatar sets. Some other key differences from the first minifigure is that the eyes are smaller, the arms are longer, and the stripe printing doesn't extend all the way down the legs. Now let's take a look at Jack's house, which has changed significantly from the designer's original model. Simon's model was taller and crooked, but LEGO seems to have changed those aspects in favor of having a stable model instead. The house and everything surrounding it is built on top of a base with more of those details seen with Town Hall. We have pumpkins, a stone path, and leaves that fell from the tree at the side of Jack's house. One of my favorite details you get to build during this part of the set is the curved stone wall. I just love the way they use different pieces like masonry bricks, studs, and hinge plates to create a stone texture. There are also brick-built cats on the left and right, and gates attached at the front that open up. Stepping through the gates, you'll find the wonky stairs, but they are much shorter than what's seen in the movie. Jack's house is broken up into 2 levels, and there are a few details inside that I think fans will definitely get a kick out of. Starting at the first level, we have the door with the creepy eyeball, and when you open it up, there's a sack and Christmas tree. LEGO used the same technique as Town Hall to have the sidewalls match the angle of the inverted slope bricks, and that's done for the first and second level. The second level of the house does a neat job with capturing that rickety exterior thanks to some tiles, slopes, and exposed studs. Inside of the room are a few references to the movie, like the Christmas outfit Jack wants Sally to help him with, and to the right of the room you have Jack's Christmas formula with a piece of chalk. There's also a few more objects filling up the space, like the books or glass for instance. The roof of the house has a nice amount of detail consisting of several slopes and this crooked chimney. Removing the roof from the house, you'll find a few more Christmas themed items to use around the set, like wreaths and some presents. Having these items stored in the attic of the house was a very clever idea because it's sort of like storing away your Christmas decorations after the holiday is over. And now for what I consider the best part of this set, the iconic spiral hill. With this, we get the final characters of the set, Sally and Zero the dog. Similar to Jack Skellington, this is the second time that we're getting Sally as a minifigure. Prior to this, she appeared in the same minifigure series as Jack. There are a few changes this time around, like a new hairpiece, updated torso and leg printing, but this time they did remove the arm printing, which may bum some people out. Sally also has an alternate face to switch up her look, which is always great. Not having Zero the dog in this set would have been a crime, so I'm glad that the designers managed to include him. With him having a special mold, this means they were able to create an accurate model of the character, pumpkin nose and all. If there was one thing I would have done with Zero the dog, it would have been having him molded in translucent plastic that also fades into white. This is what LEGO did for the dog included in the Hidden Side sets, giving it a more ghost-like appearance. Now Simon's concept for this location had a much larger version of the hill, and the spiral had a bunch of studs exposed. The official design cleans things up though, giving the necessary improvements of a wider base for the hill and a sleeker spiral. Another thing I love is them changing the hill to black because it has more of that silhouette style seen in the movie. LEGO created a special card piece that attaches to the back of the hill for the moon. I was curious if LEGO planned to do this since Simon only had this edited in for presentation, but alas they did, and the solution works really well. This also gets me wondering what other uses this piece may have in the future of LEGO sets and fan builds. You can place the minifigures on the studs to recreate moments from the movie, which is a nice feature to have too. Graveyards can be a grim place, but this set manages to add some life to it with the vivid pumpkins and plants sprinkled around. There are several gravestones with stickers on them and signage for the deadly nightshade Sally picks for the poison, as well as henbane and witch hazel. Zero's doghouse can also be found in the graveyard with a spot to place him in front of it. That's everything you need to know about each of these builds in this amazing set, but we still need to see everything combined as promised. Spiral Hill and Town Hall connect to the clips on the stone wall, and once attached, they're at an angle creating a curve. Each of the builds are an enjoyable experience on their own, but the full display you're able to build is what I think sells this set. Sure, you could just have a bigger version of Spiral Hill, which is memorable by itself, but don't you agree Halloween Town looks much better as a set? And once you get the characters interacting in the set, that's what really gets things going. When it comes to the builds, minifigures, and the building experience, I feel LEGO created a solid set for fans of the movie, and it'll be a fun set to build this Halloween or Christmas season since you have all those extra decorations to use. All of these things considered, I think the $200 price is more than worth it. But of course, let us know what you think in the comments. I'd also love to hear what you think of this spooky set, and let us know what other iconic Disney films you'd want LEGO to bring to life. I hope you all enjoyed this review, and I hope to see you all soon here on Beyond the Brick.